Hello everyone, today is Wednesday, June 24th, and I have a story time to tell you guys. I have been driving by myself throughout the whole quarantine for 3.5 months since March, and today was the first time I drove with my provider Jenny. She was very safe and she was very cautious of me being in her car. I want to say that this was my first time being in her car since the doggy car accident and since the quarantine started 3.5 months ago. The last time I stepped foot in her car and drove with her was March 11th, and that was a Wednesday. And that was when the doggy incident happened, and it was such a big event day. And now it is June 24th, and it's a Wednesday, so it's been a long time since we ever drove together, and I'm going to just show you all the steps that she did to keep me and her safe while being in the car. And her job is, I have a driving contract, and she is still a essential worker because she works for an agency through the state. So she has a pretty high risk job anyways, but she's safe. She's not really seeing any clients in person. I'm her only one right now, but pretty soon she's going to be driving more with me and driving with her clients that have doctor's appointments too and other errands that they have to go and run. So, first of all, I showed up at 9 o'clock a.m. at her house, and she had an idea what we were doing today. We were going to play Scrabble, and then she had pet chickens for a few years, and I wanted to see who knew chickens and the owners that got them. So we did a drive out there, and it was only a 10-minute drive, so it was quick and easy. I didn't have to wear my mask for a long amount of time. But I also have a driver's license too, so I've been meeting up with my providers and just walking the neighborhood. So this was the first big milestone that happened with Jenny since the whole quarantine period. So first of all, she wiped down the back seat with Clorox wipes, and she got like the seat belt, the door, the handle, and she wiped it down with wipes. And that was before I got in her car. And then I sat in the back seat, and I was on the right side passenger seat, and then we both had to wear a face mask. So I had my face mask on me, and then she had hers. I like this one because it's comfortable and it's cozy. I like how the ear stops stay on my ears, and she had a medical face mask that is like lightweight and breathable. We were in the car for like literally 10 minutes, so it's not like we had to suffocate for a long time, and it was to keep us safe. And plus the times we have to just carry this all around us because you never know when you need it, especially when driving together. It was just to keep us both safe. So she drove, and then we saw her chickens. She had to just rehome them because she didn't want any more raccoon and possum and rat problems, and she just wanted to get rid of them. And she has a busy lifestyle, so she didn't want that responsibility. So we saw her chickens, and she knew how to get there when she put on her GPS, and I wanted to see them, so it was just like a quick stop. And then we got in the car again with a face mask on our faces, and when we got out of the car, when we got to her house, she had to wipe down the seats, the door handle, the seatbelt again, just to protect everyone from germs and from everyone spreading diseases and viruses. So it was such a surreal experience because she was really calm about it, and she was ready to drive with me in the back seat. I felt fine. It was really hard to like believe that it was my first time driving with her in 3.5 months, and it was just like kind of crazy how this was a big milestone today was a big milestone. But I'm posting this on Thursday, so I'm posting this June 25th. But anyways, I just feel like it was super neat how she and all my other providers have precautions when it comes to driving and safety and germs and hand sanitizer. Like, they have to drive their clients places, and I felt safe in her car. I know, like, she doesn't really travel with people. I know, like, she drives with her husband in her car, so I felt fine. It was just different to have this new restriction on me and on everyone else too. And that's why I felt safe with her, and I knew that she was a clean person. But again, we just have to make sure that everyone is safe and just wear a face mask. And we did talk in the car. It was capable of talking. I was not like silent. We both had conversations and talked, but it was very hot to breathe in. But I was kind of like, oh, I'm kind of used to the backseat anyways. But it was my first time ever just being a passenger in her car in the backseat too. Almost 3 years working with her, me in the backseat was kind of cool. But she was prepared to drive with me, and we could do more day trips in the future and more outings, but I need to build up to wearing a face mask on my face when driving, and I'm not there yet, but I know at one point I will be. But I just wanted to just document this because I can't believe I actually drove with her since the dog accident too, and the quarantine. It all happened at once, and boy, was it a long 3.5 months. But now I feel like my independence is going, and Jenny can drive me with all my other providers too. But Jenny was the first provider that drove with me, and I'll be driving with my other providers this week too, Thursday and Friday. I'm going to Estacada on Thursday to go to a river trip, and then on Friday I'm going to REI. So I definitely am driving with all my providers this week, which is a big deal. And I'll drive to Estacada, and then I don't have to drive that far when I don't need a mask on. But I just wanted to just document this because it was super interesting, because Jenny was like adjusting her mirror in the review mirror, and she was like, I can't see you. Like, she was just like, this is surreal for her too. But it all went fine. I didn't panic. I am used to people wearing masks now in public. So that's like my story. I just wanted to document this because one of the biggest things that I am allowed to do. But I'm glad that I drive too. Like, don't get me wrong, I love having a license and meeting up with them, but it gives us more flexibility in our schedules and going places too. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.